All right, so the Fortnite really just go there with this brand new item shop in this hot bat summer update. Guys, stay tuned for this video. We're gonna go through the item shop, the bundles, and we're gonna check it in game with different views. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and now let's go check out this brand new risky item shop. All right, here we are inside the item shop. And as you can see, we have our hot bat summer bundles ready with this brand new update, which when we're gonna get to the second one, it's probably the most talked about one. But we're gonna start off with the Gotham City summer bundle. But before we do so, guys, if you can quickly head on over here to support a creator, type in AYOREYA, hit that search, and boom, you can be able to help your boy out. You already know. Doesn't cost you anything to support. All you gotta do is just type in AYOREYA, and if you cop in any of these bundles, I'd greatly appreciate it if you add the creator code. Once again, appreciate it. Now, going to the first bundle here. It's called the Gotham City Summer Bundle, and as you can see, one of the talked about bundles here. We got Batman here in his bathing suit. As you can see, he has the belt on, the bat shorts, swimming trunks, and his mask with the flip-flops. He still kept the mask on, which is crazy. And it does also come with different styles. So we're going to check them out right now. The first one, the cowl, or whatever you want to call it, the mask he has on. You could also remove it with glasses off. You also have glasses up, basically, on his hair. Or you could just have them on completely. So this looks more, I guess, of a normal skin, I guess you could say, because it just looks like a regular male skin here with, you know, the shorts, obviously with the bat belt, and you can also put a towel on. But I think the one that everyone's going to be running because it looks funny is the one with the Batman, the iconic Batman cowl or mask, whatever you want to call it, with towel, with the logo. You can also take the belt off, but let's be honest, you're going to be running Batman. So if you're going to have the cowl on, the mask, whatever you want to call it, and the towel, this is probably the style you're going to want to run. I don't think most people are going to be running this one. I'd be surprised if they do so. I guess if they just want to go with more of a generic look. But I think the funny and iconic look right here is Batman with the mask, towel, in shorts, flip-flops, no cape, no upperwear, or pretty much bottom wear either, because he just has swimming trunks and it looks pretty funny. So we got, you know, the beach bod Batman for this entire Gotham City summer bundle. So make sure to check it out. And you also do get a Batman floaty back bling. Check that out. Batman logo, but it's a floaty because you can see it's inflatable right here. Nice little graphic. The second skin you get in this bundle, of course, without Batman, you have to also have Catwoman. So we have the coastal Catwoman skin here. And as you can see, she's also in her bathing suit, all black with the gloves and her sandals. And then she also does have the cat ears and the sunglasses on. Same thing with the Batman. You can take the glasses, you know, off completely, or you can keep them on, or you can just wear them like most people do in the summer, you know, right on top, right on the hair. So there you go. And then the thing is called the sarong. You can take it off. As you can see, she's in a bathing suit. This is not the most talked about skin, but as you can see, where they're already heading with some of these skins, that they are, I guess, I'm not going to say family friendly, or they definitely are teen rated. This being one of them, not as crazy as the one we're about to see in the other bundle. But right now with this bundle here, you have Batman and Catwoman in their, you know, swimwear, ready for the summer. We're in the midst of, or in the middle of summer. So it makes sense that they drop this. You also get these riptide claws. Check this pickaxe out. Has those slashes with the claws. Goes great with the Catwoman set if you're into that. I'm not a big fan of pickaxes that are like, you know, on the hands or anything along those lines, like gloves. But if you're rocking the coastal Catwoman, it would kind of make sense and it would look pretty cool in game to combo those. So you got a skin, a Batman skin in his peach attire. You get the back bling, you get Catwoman, you get the riptide claws, and a sidekick. Check this one out. Actually, this is probably my favorite one from the bundle. And that is Ace the Bat Hound. Check that out. He has a blue nose. He has the yellow collar with the Batman logo, his cape, and the mask on, or the cowl, whatever you want to call it. And of course, once you purchase it, you're going to have that one-time customization that you're going to be able to do. And then as you utilize your sidekick, you're going to get all these rewards, the loyal Bat Hound emoticon. You're also going to get this Bat Hound heart. You're going to get the beach ready costume. Look at that. He has his like his own little Batman flip-flops ready to go. And he has a shark fin with like that safety vest for floating device. That one looks pretty cool. Has that whole summer vibe, summer theme going. Love it. It's called Beach Ready. And then you also do get this Bat Hound dinner emote where he just pairs up that Joker doll. Can't even rip that off. Wow. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is probably one of my favorite items in this bundle. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments. You're also going to get kicks. You already know. We got sidekicks, kicks, skins, back blings, pickaxes, contrails, gliders. 1,000 different ways to make money nowadays, or at least Epic is. And then now we have our beach bats. These kicks, these are like this, not like they are the Batman sandals here with the bat logo underneath, which looks pretty cool. So if you want to try on these kicks on your character, Lara Croft is what the one I currently have equipped. That's how it looks. So you got these beach, sandals, kicks, whatever you want to call it, part of the bundle. So you do get a lot of stuff. It is 3,000 V-Bucks, but let's be honest, you're getting 2 skins with different styles, a back bling, you're getting a pickaxe, you're getting a sidekick, you're getting kicks, you're also getting the Surfs Up emote on the Batman surfboard, and paying homage to the old school classic Batman show when he had the shark repellent Batman back in the days. If you catch some of the, like Instagram TikToks, and you won't believe that it was a real show. This guy had gadgets for everything, including a shark repellent in his, bat. So you would tell Robin, don't worry, we'll take care of the sharks. I got a shark repellent. So it's pretty funny that they played homage to it. It's the old school Batman right here. And I think the Surf's Up is a pretty cool emote. Once again, part of the whole summer theme. And then you also do get another pickaxe, the Batman paddle. Let's see. All right, so it does have animation to it, the Batman logo and some bats flying out. And then this is the pickaxe itself, basically a paddleboard or a paddle with the Batman logo. And last we have a back bling, Selina's treasure tote. So this is the one for Catwoman, which are a little beach bag, and it is reactive. So as you can see, we saw some like gold sparkles, and there you go, like a little gold cat pops up, obviously in reference to Catwoman, and he even had shades and gold bars. So it does changes into different things, and it looks like there's more jewelry popping up, more pearls, more necklaces. So it is a reactive back bling, and that's part of the Catwoman set. So like I said, 3,000 V-Bucks, guys. You get this beach bod Batman, which I think a lot of people are going to be running. Actually, I've already seen videos of people running this one, with the whole summer theme. You get this Batman floaty back bling. You get the coastal Catwoman skin. You get the Riptide's claws. You get the Ace the Bat Hound sidekick. You get the beach bats kicks. You get the Surfs Up emote, a Batman paddle pickaxe, and Selina's treasure tote back bling. 3,000 V-Bucks, guys. All right, and here we go. The most talked about bundle right now. I've seen videos online. I've seen on YouTube, across social media. The High Tide Harley and Sunflower Ivy bundle. Not so much this one, which I still think they're, kind of going the teen R-rated route with this. Not as bad as Marvel Rivals. If you play Marvel Rivals and you've seen some of these female skins, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of people are purchasing them just because of the, aesthetics and the looks, and you know why you're buying them. Let's not lie. So as you can see, this one right here, we got the High Tide Harley. She's also in her complete bathing suit. As you can see, once again, Fortnite is oriented towards the younger crowd, the kids, family friendly. I believe actually some of these skins, there are restrictions. As you can see, restrictions apply. So some of these you're not going to be able to use in certain game modes, obviously, because they, want to protect the kids. I get it. You don't want some parents seeing the kids purchase a skin in game. They look over on the screen on the Nintendo Switch or something, and they're like, what is that? What are you playing? I can fully understand it. But let's get back to the skin here. We have Harley Quinn here with her sunglasses up, on or down, whatever you want to call it, and completely off. We have a couple of other Harley Quinn skins out there, but this is everything is based around the beach. So it's going to be in bathing suits. Once again, I'm very surprised they went this route. And it says shorts off and on. They don't mean that this is completely coming off, guys. When they say shorts off, they mean the bikini here, as you can see. With shorts on, she has these denim shorts. They're still very short, but, you know, still covered. So when you see off and on, don't go crazy and think, oh, wait, what are they doing? They didn't go that R-rated, and I don't think they ever will, or definitely going into the mature area, because they will lose almost half or more than half of their fan base, because I don't think kids are going to be allowed to play this game if they really go that route. Then you also have the Harley floaty back bling here. So there's the floaty. Nice little gesture. There you go. Here we go. This is the skin everyone's talking about. The chlorophyll ivy, which is the green version here. Almost like a Shrek looking thing here with, you know, ivy running across the arms. But the most talked about thing, and I'm zooming in for a reason, is because of her look. Check this swimwear out. And if you switch over to the regular version, the sunflower ivy, guys, it's like Fortnite took a page out of Marvel Rivals and said, let's do it. It doesn't matter. They went for it. And as you can see here, what you're seeing on the screen, imagine seeing this on a big screen and you're like 10 years old or something, and your mom walks in and goes, what is that? That is what I'm talking about. Everyone, you know, we had the Chung-Li outfit. That got talked about. There were other outfits that were a little risky, but I think with this one here, right here, they just went with the, we don't care. Full blown right here, swimsuit. This is the one that everyone's going to pick up. And I think everyone has been picking up for obvious reasons. And then there's no other real styles, to be quite honest with you. I don't think she's going to bundle up or wear a jacket just because she's already in a swimsuit. And then you have glasses on, off, and up. And it's self-explanatory, guys. Once again, there's restrictions on this skin too. There are certain game modes that you're not going to be able to use this, because there's certain game modes, because, you know, Fortnite has a ton of game modes that are more curated towards, you know, 10 and, you know, let's say 13 and under, more for the kids. This is not what you're going to want to be seeing on the screen, especially if you're not trying to get in trouble by your parents. And for the adult crowd goes, the older crowd, I see a lot of people purchasing this one. We're going to purchase it. We're going to check out how it looks in game. But remember, in Fortnite, it's third person view. So your character is going to be from this angle. You're probably paying for the skin for other people to see it from this angle. And when we jump in the game, and we probably jump in our first match, who knows how many people are going to be running this skin. But this is the Ivy skin. You got the chlorophyll version, which is the green one. And you got the sunflower version, which is just regular bare bone skin. Guys, just let me know, just please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this? We thought it was, for example, we go back real quick to the passes. We thought Fortnite was pushing it with this skin here, because I think there's one where she has a jacket off. There's a certain style. And people were like, Fortnite's pushing it. They're going there. I think they said, hold on, hold my beer. And then they went and said, hold this one here. And then they just went this route. And I was like, okay, they're going the Marvel Rivals route. Now, they're not exaggerating the features like I think Marvel Rivals does. But let's be honest, this is just pushing it for Fortnite standards. But anyways, this is the Ivy skin that everyone's talking about. If you heard about it, if you was wondering, if you haven't logged on to the game yet, this is the one. And then you also have the Lily Lounger emote. Right there, just chilling, hanging out on the Ivy or Poison Ivy beach chair with the flower as an umbrella, sipping on the coconut and lime. Then you also have right here the Summer Snapper. So you have these three, it says some extremely fly traps. So these Venus fly traps, all wearing shades. I don't think this one is reactive, but it's part of the back bling here. And then you also have the Carnation of Carnage pickaxe. Let's try this out. So there's an animation to it. And I think it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And it looks like they're chomping as well, the Venus fly traps. So this one's gonna go great with the Ivy skin. And last, for the Harley, you have the Harley's Boogie Bat pickaxe. So let's swing this. Let's see if there's any animation or anything. All right, so there is some sort of animation to it with the colors red and blue going along with the theme of Harley Quinn. So that's what you get. This one's only 2,300 V-Bucks. And the reason for this is obviously there's only 2 skins. You don't get a sidekick. You don't get kicks. So it kind of makes sense. And if you go back, any of these items you've seen in the item shop here for the Hot Bat Summer, item shop edition, you can purchase separately. So the Coastal Catwoman separately, her back bling separately, her Riptide Claw separately, or you can just get the Chlorophyll Ivy set by itself, or the Beach Bod Batman by himself, or the Ace, Ace the Bat Hound. But guys, let's be honest. If you're going to purchase at least 2 of these items within the same set, let's say, you're better off you're getting 2,000 V-Bucks off on the High Tide Harley and Sunflower Ivy bundle, and you're getting 3,900 V-Bucks off, meaning that you would have to spend like 3,900 V-Bucks more if you eventually try to buy all these items separately. So you have these 2 bundles here. I'm gonna have to pick both of them up, and we're gonna have to go check them out in game. I was questioning it. I was gonna only get the Beach Bod Batman, but then I said, you know what? I like the sidekick, and if I buy just the Beach Bod Batman and the sidekick alone, I'm pretty much paying for the bundle. And the same thing, we were only gonna get the Chlorophyll Ivy just because it's the most talked about. We're gonna jump in game, check it out, and see how many people run up to us using this skin. Paying for it separately doesn't make sense. Everything makes more financial sense just to buy in bundles. So you have the Hot Bat Summer item shop going on right now. In another video coming up, we're gonna check out the quests and also the sprites, new locations, all that stuff. But right now, this video here is about these 2 bundles. So we're gonna pick up the first one here. So it says right here, as you see, once I purchase it, some of these items cannot be worn in all the experiences. So the Prop Hunt, the Fortnite Odyssey, and the Festival. These are, everyone 10 plus and teen. So you only be able to wear these items in experiences rated teen, which is pretty much Battle Royale, Zero Build. That's mostly what we play. So right there, items acquired, High Tide Harley. You get the Lego style version too. It looks a little bit more dressed up for the Lego version, I guess, for obvious reasons. Then you also have the floaty right here, the Chlorophyll Ivy. This is the Lego version, which once again, way more covered up. Then you got the Lily Lounger emote, back bling, pickaxes, and pickaxe. So we're gonna claim all these. We're gonna equip them. We're gonna equip these inside of the locker. We're gonna start off with, let's see where she's at. She should be all the way at the top, right? Let's go. Edit styles. Let's do that. Let's do shades. Done. What's her back bling? I'm gonna put that one on. There you go. Pickaxe. We go up. We're gonna equip those. I don't think she has a glider, so we'll just let's keep it simple. Let's do an umbrella. Right. Where's the umbrella? That glider right there is very loud. So let's see. Which one should we do for her? Let's keep it simple. Although it is summer theme, let's go this route. More summery, or the mega umbrella. Let's do the mega umbrella. All right. Let's not waste so much time on that. Bars kicks. We're gonna take these off. We're gonna keep her in her regular. There you go. She's actually barefoot, so we'll keep that. And we're gonna jump into a game. This one doesn't come with. Let's see. It does have this new emote that we're gonna check out. Where is it? Latest acquired. Filter out. Is this one here? All right. Okay, then switch it. Give me a second, guys. All right, so it's the first one. All right, so let's jump into a match. Well, actually, let's go into creative. Now let's see how she looks in game. All right, here we go. We're dropping into a real quick creative map so you guys can see it. I said quite the interesting skin here, quite the choice. But as you can see, here she goes. Like I said, guys, this is probably, if not the craziest, but definitely up there of one of the most riskiest and talked about skins here. So as you can see, this is how she's going to look in game. So you're going to see different points of view here from the creative map. So you can see both angles. But if you go back to this angle here, this is what you're going to see in the game. So this is the actual Fortnite view. So let's see. We built something here. All right, let's take the pickaxe out. Or it's already out. But let's see. All right, so that's how the pickaxe looks. Let me equip a weapon. Give me 1 second. All right, this is the point of view here with the shotgun. Let me get my camera out the way for 1 second. All right, so as you can see, even with the sun setting, the graphics look sick here with the reflection of the sun. But this is how she looks holding a shotgun and firing at the same time. Switch on over. Very nice. And last but not least, well, this is first person view. So, well, it's funny because if you look here, you can kind of see her hair get in the way of the view. So I don't know, they need to fix that. And I don't know if that's going to be in the game because that's going to cause, yeah, quite the obstruction. I'm not going to lie to you guys if it does look like that. Because let's say like you're tracking someone like this and their hair just keeps, like, for example, right there. Not like you're going to be shooting the floor, but then again, her hair is in the way. So there you go. And then if you put the pickaxe back out, that's how she looks. So guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts so far on this skin. We got the Ivy skin here inside of Fortnite. All right, now we're jumping in with the Harley Quinn skin here so you guys can have a look, see how she looks in game. All right, once again, as you can see right here, this is the view if you're in game. Right now, no, nighttime, but this is how she looks in game. Let's build a wall real quick. Let's see how the pickaxe looks with the animation. Pretty cool. Once again, if you didn't catch it. And then let's equip a weapon real quick. Give me a second. All right, so let me remove my camera once again. As you can see here, this is the view. And then with the shotgun, and then if we take out the assault rifle, well, this one, once again, the hair seems to be fixed. I don't know if this is just in the creative map. We'll check it out in game later, but yeah, as you can see, her hair does get in the way, especially like if you look down. So if you're doing this is going to be very obstructive in the game itself. And then lastly, you have the Harley Quinn bat. So this is how she looks in game, guys. Part of that bundle. Let me know your thoughts on Harley Quinn. Which one you will be running more? This one, she's also in a bathing suit as well. So there you go.